What say we stop by the smithy and see whether Sassara has made any progress with the regalia sword? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you, but I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Right you are.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Red Wolves are after our blood!
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred.
Unbelievable! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the play of the elements. I'm not laughing. Look at that.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the bone, as they say.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy more.
By and large, the people...
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? I want a word. It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her. And bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull!
Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Interested in my wares?
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quick, wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminded me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind. Oh, it tells me there's more to his
What's this? Come for another laugh, have you? Go on then, and... What's this? Come for another laugh? A coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Reckon ye must suppose that I got this job. If you want to know who hired them...
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Ill behavior will earn you a brigand's courtesy.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Life to my old bones, this place.
Try to enjoy life where and
Well
when I
met,
can.
sir. Fancy a gander?
Ought to take
Fine
a moment
wares
to
are
replenish
fine.
my strength. My knees have been...
Now this is a conundrum.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Maybe I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
I end up feeling weary after a day of rest.
I think I've earned a rest.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Go
Dead
on.
on my feet.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Time to get to work. I think I've earned a rest.
Methinks I could improve upon this old method.
I'll gladly stay a while. Are the new recruits battle ready?
I'm surrounded by windows on all sides. If I'm mistraining.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid, and having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing, but Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun, emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. With a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. You'll find that ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself. The more the merrier, eh?
Seems we've heard all this.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
All this work puts a damper on the spirits.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Idleness is a luxury up in many pigments. Running low. My back's not acting up today.
Wonder if there's any. No hurry to leave.
Those new recruits could barely lift their
All I
swords.
need right here.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comforts commensurate to their costs.
Away we go.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
St. Friday's a Norman toil.
Come to think of it, I long to make things right after what transpired at the coronation. What baleful art could grant one other than the Arisen control over pawns?
It's too quiet here. Our brigands lurking about.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. He's escaped. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gullet. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes. Like getting cut open.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll...
Where's the venom, Harpy's venom?
'Tis weak to fire! No! The Arisen has been poisoned! We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loose.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Well fought.
The team are catching up to them. That was certainly worthwhile. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Tremendous work!
Indeed. It was enough to make one pity our foe.
What's that from the
Your magical aid is different. Right, cast it anew! Let me get that.
No shortage of these marks.
Feast your eyes up, eh?
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Do you know who you're dealing with? Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
It is hard to find my footing in the darkness.
I suppose the best thing to prevent so eager from staining his hand any further.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now? An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought it possible.
Well, well, colour me surprised.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the... See, I'm not sure what to make. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it. You know where to find.
Peruse at your leisure.
Nattering all day. It's tiring work.
Fine battle today.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
I've trained for this.
You shan't hear me complain.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
The sky always
Welcome.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't. To this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his word.
Will someone do aught about this?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Minute now. Naught compares to a real vow.
No one has any care for me beyond my title. Pray, take care of...
I'd sooner stay out. Would that all places were so welcoming as this.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and on.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Quiet at last.
mistakes this time.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they are...
This ox cart... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not good. What kind of face? It falls on me.
Fire upon you!
I sustain yours. I shan't let them harm you. That was... I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance... In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
Of course.
Oh, we meet again. Alpha, there's aught I'd ask of you. If you're amenable. My thanks.
Methinks we... can move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boost.
the enemy today.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Suppose so.
Well done! You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
Come on!
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Nicely done.
I can do no less in service to
That's a bad idea.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be a defeat.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I shan't let them hold you.
Avoid flame at any cost, even doused in oil.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world?
Then follow me. It isn't far.
I feel as though I'm being watched.
I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. I'll tell you more. Very well. I shall return.
not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood.
There's no need to make it. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
I'm not interested.
Well met, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
What brings you here?
Time to be heading home.
Nice place, this.
Well met, sir.
I'll go and open the chest.
You're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? We have a deal, then. You've my thanks. Here's Owling Blizzard, the Veiled Tome as promised. Use it well now. Fortune was on my side this...
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Friends like this make me glad to be alive.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell a
Hail! Or
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I thank you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Another day just as dull as the last. There's much to do.
Whatever am I to do? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to...
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What ought I to do? If I could, I'd never leave.
I cannot bear it.
This is... Oh, that's winning. So, I'm begins again. Hey, Arisen? This battle cannot be avoided. This fight will die.
Well, one must.
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
I'll get there.